Hello, in this short video tutorial we'll describe the new built-in function called XBRL Stats that we added to XBRL Analyst. We recommend you to start with the XBRL Analyst help, where you will find function help document, which lists all the built-in functions. And the function we added in this new version is XBRL Stats. We recommend you to review the description of the function, but in few words it takes just four main parameters: the universe identifier, that could be either SIC code of the industry or CList, which stands for company list, or the keyword all for all public companies in the US, or a list of semicolon separated CIK codes. Second parameter is the US GAAP or non-GAAP metric, which could be specified by XBRL tag or TEED in square brackets. Third parameter is the year or period code, and there are several optional parameters that you can see in the Excel example here. You can download this example from our website on the page examples. So let's just have a quick look at the format of the function. It takes the three required parameters and several optional parameters. What it does, it computes several statistics over the selected universe of companies. In this case, we give an example how to compute cash and cash equivalents for the industry specified by SIC code 3674, which is semiconductors and related devices, for the fiscal period 2010 annual. And the optional parameters here are separated by a comma. First parameter before the colon is the specifier, and then the value. In this case, the statistics we want to compute is average, and then the units we want to specify are USD. The last parameter is the scale of the value. In this case, it's in million. So you can see that we can calculate very quickly different statistics, and that helps us to build industry trends by different financial metrics. In this example here, you see the trend by cash, inventory, and revenue. You can quickly change the name of the metric, let's say net income, and you can see the function starts recalculating all the values. And in a few moments you get the new trend, which is interesting for these industries. We see the net income was declining, and then there is a consistent increase in 2013 annual. When you point at the cell, it tells you the normalized metric and the number of facts that the function found in the database for that specific fiscal period. Different functions use different input parameters for the statistics. So to compute median, you replace the word average with the word median. Once again, if you go to the help of this function, in the remarks you can find all the statistics currently provided. That list will be expanded further on. The other option is to build the list of indices. Some of the indices are provided with XBRL Analyst. If you go to Financial Explorer, there is a group called List Index, and if you activate this group, you can see in square brackets different lists that are already provided with XBRL Analyst. For example, S&P 500, S&P 100, Dow 30, or Fortune 500 for the year 2014. Here are a few examples where instead of the SIC code of the industry, we provide in square brackets the name of the index. Another option is to build your own definition. If you go to edit My Definitions, there is a tab called Company List, and you can create as many different lists as you like and add companies here by CIK code or by ticker. You can load it from Excel, or if you like, you can just type in Apple. You add Apple. You can add Intel, and so on and so forth. Once you're done, you can save this. You can give this list a name. Let's say list 1, and save it. From this moment, you can choose, instead of one index, your own list, and it will compute the values. You can see there are 5 facts because we selected 5 companies. Also, you can create a list of CIK codes in Excel and use this function for computing the values over the selected list of CIK codes. So, for example, if you choose compare companies, here you can select different companies by industries. We can go for agricultural chemicals, and if you wanted to select all, we just click like that. Here we can choose to export the CIK code for the companies, and if you click finish, it will build a list of CIK codes. Now, if you want to compute some metric for this list, it's very straightforward. You just enter XBRL Stats, and you select for the first parameter the list of CIK codes. For the second parameter, you can choose, for example, US GAAP concept revenues, and then you can specify some fiscal period 2013. If you don't specify any other parameters, then by default it's going to be computing average for USD units. And you can see how quickly the result is returned. Expand it, and when you point the concept revenues, you can see was found in 7 companies among all these companies. You can then change the concept to US concept assets, for example, and you find 16 results, and so on and so forth. If you want to compute different value, we can, for example, use the full format, the year, the period, then stat median, for example, and the last parameter is the scale. It could be million. So here's the example in million. You can change quarter, and you can obviously build for different periods. Quick trend, like that. And just reference the year. And we just need to make the references to the CIK codes absolute so that we don't get here's the trend we obtained for the median, and same could be done for standard deviation if you want to, or for any other metric. With that we conclude this short demonstration and invite you to download this Excel file and try the new function to build different industry trends or benchmarks. Thank you.